Heyo, and welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today is, well, as of this recording, I forget in which order I'm doing about 5 of these in a row, and it is the year 2021, so this is either the first, second, third, or fourth review that you're watching right now of the new year, and I like this guy. This is Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Autobot Bumblebee, and I love this toy. Perfect. He's perfect. I don't know what else to say about it. He's perfect. Now, I included an accessory that you see right here that does not come with the toy, but I think it's really fitting. This actually comes with the deluxe shockwave. I don't know why. It's like they knew that this would be used for any other bot, but yeah, this actually came with so you know, I'm gonna keep using, or no, this came with the Cyberverse Bumblebee, so boom, stick it in there. Goes great with Bumblebee. I think it works perfect for him. And yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on here, and we'll get into what he comes with. And he does come with some instructions, as you can see here. Shows all of the stuffs that you can do and how to arrive at that point. There you go. So there's all that. Does come with this box. I'm gonna have to raise my camera up here. Whoop, there we go. And here is the box, and my lid just popped up, and that's okay. You got a nice image of Bumblebee going on there. It says Netflix, a Netflix original series. Autobot logo. It says Autobot Bumblebee there. Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Transformers says Generations to Cartoon. Netflix and Netflix original series. On the top you have the Autobot symbol, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Over here you have that fantastic artwork. Man, I'm telling you. Ever since the, I want to say, Titans Return line on up, well, it probably even, see, I didn't get hardly any of the Combiner Wars toys, so I don't really know, but from that line up, they've included fantastic box art, okay, on these. Fantastic. The Kingdom boxes even look amazing. Just amazing. So, you know, they spent the money on all the images, but not on any bios. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but anyway, here's the back of the box. It says Autobot Bumblebee, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Shows it in robot mode, Elf mode, which is a, you know, beetle, and it takes 20 steps with his big giant cannon there, shield, stuffs, and that's it. Also included in the packaging is that background, and you have yourself another piece of that Teletran right there. I don't have enough of these to fully assemble it, but you know, I wasn't really in it for that. I was in it for the action figures, not really for the backdrop. But it's still a cool backdrop, and if I hadn't already got, you know, this going on right here, I would probably use that. Now, if I ever update, I may just, you know, go out of my way to look for that, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's the box. We'll get back to the figure, and I bumped my camera. There we go. And this is him, and he looks really, really good. I dig this little guy, and I'll clean him up here. Take off this on there a little tight. Take that off and get that out of the way, because again, this accessory does not come with him, but I think it fits him. Get rid of that. Take off that. Clean him up. There we go. There we go. And perfect. There we go. So now let's take a look at those accessories with him back there. So he comes with these accessories. This is the primary one, which is the back end of the Beetle. As you can see, it's the whole shell. Has a movable peg right back there. Rubberized bumpers, so you know you can't really break anything there. The rubber. It could come off very easily, and you could lose them very easily. Clear blue plastic there for the windows. And how this works is you have a port right back there. That peg right there you can then attach when you put it on the right way. Push that in, and there it sits on his back, just like so, if you want. It's a pretty good look. It's a pretty good look. And finally, you have all these accessories going on right here, which is his cannons. Now these, I guess, came in the bug bite and cliff jumper as well. Looks to be black plastic painted silver. So, got that one. You got this one. Really, the only difference is this has a 5mm peg on it. This one has a port on the back. So you can, of course, put them together. Comes with these little skis. Slash, you know, skis slash, I want to say, you know, I don't know, ammo. I guess they could be ammo clips. I mean, he's kind of got some molded detail, would suggest it, and they do say that you can, you know, put these on here, you know, if you want, and I guess it could be an ammo clip, if you wanted it. So, yeah, is what it is. Ugh, mine's tough getting in there, or you could, you know, put it in like this, again, as sort of an ammo clip, or, you know, to, you know, tab these together if you want in some sort of weird weapon. You got some options there, and you get 2 of those. And you get this section here, got some nice molded details. Just done in solid black plastic. And again, it got some nice molded details, and it does open up for storage in alt mode. So again, it's pretty cool. Got some nice molded details on there, and of course you can store it on the robot mode if you wish. You know, you can, if that's not on there, you can store it on his back, or if you want, there is, you'll see right there, you'll see that tab, and you'll see some slots right there, and that will actually tab into that slot if you want. So you could store it on his hip if you wanted that way. So entirely up to you, and I'm not sure if it can store in that slot up there on the arm. I haven't tried it. Oh yes, no, pops right out. Pops right out. So it's a little too thick for that slot right there, but you know, that would be kind of cool. See if I can get that slot back again. Come on. Yeah, see it? Pops right out. Now it's supposed to store in this slot up here, but I'm telling you, mine doesn't stay, because there's that room right there, on there, is in the instructions it shows that this can tab into there, but again, as you can see, just like that slot there, just pops right out. So it doesn't stay there at all. So, you know, is what it is. But like I said, you can store it there on his hip, or, you know, you can store it like that if you wanted to. Hey, why not? So that's it for the accessories, and we'll get down to business here. I spent too long on the accessories. But anyway, here you go. Look at that mugshot, guys. Look at that. That's a pretty good face. The paint's a little sloppy over there on the right side, but, you know, not really noticeable unless you get right up on it. I mean, so from here, you're like, oh, okay, pretty cool. Nice yellows, and I love that all the yellows match. I love that the yellows match. Oh my goodness, Hasbro, thank you so much. The reason why I don't want Sunstreaker, the number one reason why I don't want Sunstreaker, is because the colors just don't match. They don't match. And on this one, they match all pretty good. I mean, there's some slight variation here, and you can see that. Very slight variation, but otherwise, it really blends in well. You can see that variation there and there too. So, still all in all, pretty good. Nice little Autobot logo going on down there. Some lights. Again, these are rubber bumpers. Soft rubber bumpers. Or soft plastic bumpers, not rubber, but, you know. Still pretty cool. Got 5mm port there. Right there. Right there. The one on his back that he's currently using. That's pretty much it. Take this off for a moment. Look at that back. Got some nice molded details in there. There's his wheels. I really do like the transformation of this guy, and I like the overall look. I like the overall look. It's a pretty, I mean, look at that. That's pretty clean. And even with this on here, to clean that back up, that's still not too bad. That is still not too bad. Okay, that's still, it's good. I like it. Articulation, his head will go all the way around. Do get a bit of, tiny bit up, not much, but you do get some more down than anything. Kind of some side to side if that's important to you. Arms will go all the way around. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. All the way around, go out and up that far. Do have a bicep swivel built right underneath that shoulder. Get 90 degrees there on that elbow. You do have a complete wrist rotation going on there. That's it for that. Do have a waist swivel. It'll get you all the way around. Legs will kick forward that far. You will kick back that far. You do have a knee, which will get you 90 degrees, slightly under actually. Yeah, you do have a swivel built around that universal right up there. So pretty good. Do have, well, kinda, no, not really, I guess. No real upper or down on that foot, but you do have a very deep rocker. Very deep rocker. If you untab it from back here, this door panel from the wheel, if you untab that, then you can have some down on that foot if you want. But not really any up, but you do have, you know, a tiny fraction up, but you get more down, but you have to undo that panel there, which, you know, that's entirely up to you how you want to do it. And I just love this guy. Quick comparison, so get him cleaned up. Well, here he is with Netflix Decepticon Mirage. All that stuff. And I think that looks pretty good. I do. I think that looks pretty good. That's pretty good scale. I like his scale. I think he's great for a Bumblebee. In the comics, he was only slightly taller than a human. Well, okay. Scale is in the eye of the animator, artist, what have you. But he was always been kind of a small bot. He was a much bigger bot in later series, such as, you know, Robots in Disguise, 2015. You know, he was on par with all the other robots. Prime, he was as well. He was smaller, but yet at the same, it's weird. So, but I believe that he is more of a G1 representation, and he should be a small bot. So I think it works just fine for that. So anyway, there's that, and yeah. So let's get down to real quick transformation. I'm gonna go ahead and open up these panels, right? Then what you're gonna do is straighten those out like that. Go ahead and fold on the joint right here. Fold up those wheels. Boom, just like so. Make sure those doors are out of the way. Go ahead and bring this all together. Make sure these legs are straight. And tab and tab, slot, slot. You're going to tab all this together. Or no, not yet, not yet. We're going to skip the transformation this time around. Just skip it. I lied. We'll continue. I convinced myself that no, I need to do this. So anyway, there that is. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and untab this section from the top of the car. Just like that. Go ahead and fold that up. Make sure that head is, you know, fully forward. Boom, just like so. Then what you're going to do is go ahead and get these arms out of the way. This is the troublesome part. If I'm to be honest, this is the troublesome part. So, in my opinion, this is the troublesome part. So, I'm going to rotate that. Bring these down. And all this is going to fold up into that back there. And like I said, it's the most troublesome part of the transformation. For me, anyway, to swing all this where it needs to go. It's a pain in the buttocks. Anyway, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Swing those arms back down. Swing these back. And it'll go just like that. Just like that, right? This is all tabbed in together. There we go. And he does tab in. If you have everything sitting just right, he tabs in pretty solidly. He really does. Tabs this. That goes there. That goes there. That goes in there like that. Swing this down and you'll see those tabs will go down inside there. And it goes in pretty solidly. I've got to admit, it's a bit scary how firmly I have to press down because of the paint. And I'm actually worried about chipping the paint on these because of how solidly mine goes in. And of course, that is all clear blue plastic, so they did a heck of a job painting that. But at any rate, as I said, this has to go down in there, and again, mine tabs in really solidly. There we go. That's the start of it. Go ahead and swing these up like so, and that's it. And that noise you're hearing is my laptop hard drive going bad. It ain't one thing, it's another. Anyway, that is how that looks. I'm going to bring this in. Go ahead and fold that all the way back like that. You're going to see these ports right here. Incidentally, these pegs right here are Minicon ports. You can actually fit Minicons on these. Just thought you'd like to know that. Anyway, make sure you have those hands like that. Then what you're going to do is go ahead and stick those on there and cinch those down to match all the way in to get this down like that. And there he is in his vehicle mode, and I love the little guy. I love him. There we go. Nice silver there. The headlights picked out in paint. I think they could have used some orange up here on those. I may add it later. Even got the little VW symbol going on right there, picked out in silver. I love that. I love that. I love that. I didn't show it on the box, but he is officially licensed because of that. So Hasbro, you know, put out the money for that licensing. Got some silver on the hubcaps. Got some red back there for there. I would have liked a little silver right there, but that's okay. You know, for the plate. Can't believe I couldn't think of license plate holder there. That would have got some nice all that venting that was on the original vehicle. It's all right there. It's all right there, man. Here he is from the bottom, so everything's pretty hidden away. Except for his legs right there. But still, his arms right there. But still, you know, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There he is from the top. And I think he's fantastic. Quick comparison. Set him over there. And here he is next to Netflix Alita 1. And I dig it. I dig it a lot. I dig both of these. I think this is probably when I do my RC review, and I'll probably say it then too, but I think this is probably the best version of the molds currently available of the characters currently available in this mold. I think she is the best use of the mold, but they look pretty good together. He can literally right on top of her. Almost, if I remove the pin from the back here and take off the backpack totally, you know, it could probably, you know, ride inside there. No, not quite, but you know, still, it's a pretty good use of the mold, and I think that's my favorite use of the mold. Anyway, we'll get rid of her, and I think this guy is great. I think he's fantastic. If you haven't found one yet, I hope you do get one. Real quick, what you can do with all this stuff right here. Now, to get this back out and up is a pain in the tuchus. I wish there was an easier way to pry this up out of there, but I'm worried about those pegs breaking. So I'm not going to demonstrate the weapon fully extended as it showed in the instructions. I will demonstrate real quick though the sled thing that happened anyway. You'll see that port there. You see these pegs right there. You see those ports right there. You're going to line all that up. Line all that up. Put them in there. There we go. And that's how that's going to look. Just like so. These guys, you'll see some slots on the... right there. See that slot on the handles? Those will go on those tabs on either side. So make sure you match it up facing the right way. And then I'll go like that. This will go like that. So you have that going on. These right here, you'll see some slots right there. That's what those tabs on the side are for. They go right over the tires. Now, I suppose you could angle it in this way if you wished. You know, you could have it that way if you wanted, but it's telling you in the instructions to slot these in over the tires. So, over the tires they shall be. And you have that going on if you want it. So, it's a thing you can do. It's a thing you can do, like from that one G1 episode where Cliff Jumper and them were all, you know, hydroplaning over the water or over the ocean, because, you know, why not? I guess why not. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Make sure you click that bell icon to stay update to all my videos. Check out my playlist. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I strongly recommend this guy. You know, I don't do the ratings thing. I don't. I leave that to other professionals out there. Dennis Bolton, aka Godbot, chief among them, who does this ratings thing. But if I were, I would give this probably a solid, 9. Only because of he deserved different accessories than the other two uses. Because this is a heavy retool of the Cliff Jumper and Bug Bite. Okay, so it's a heavy retool of that, but least they could have done was give him different weapons. So, different accessories. I think this is fine. I think a pistol accessory would have worked a much better with him. I may end up giving all this right here to some other character and keeping just this one for him. Although there would be almost no way for me to actually store that on here. But still, I think it's a great toy. And once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm hoping to reach 500 subscribers by March 11th of 2021. That is my birthday. So, you know, send your friends my way. And be good to each other.